Hello everybody, and welcome back. Last episode, Bellany made it here to Emmenwall, and we're actually going to meet up with the Blue Lady today. It looks, according to the map, that we need to run along the coast for a little way, so we're going to do that. I would like to ask that if you do enjoy my series, to please subscribe and give a like to the video as well. Okay, are you going to attack me? No. Okay. Here. There. Is she up there? Nope, she's here. Here we go. Gwendithrond. Okay then. Any creepy crawlers anywhere? I don't think this is a dangerous place, but she might send us on some kind of dangerous errand. There she is. Gwendit. I was a friend to the kings of old. Can you say that? No.
Why do you trouble me?
You are the messenger from Aragorn, son of Arathorn, lord of the Duindain? You speak with his voice, and yet he shall be judged by yours, messenger, for he chose you as his agent. If there is much of Elendil in him, I do not doubt Aragorn, son of Arathorn, will be found worthy. If there is not, the Silithar will remain where it has lain for centuries. Okay.
Pray your need is worthy of my time.
Before he went away to his doom, Elendil often spoke with me beside Nemuwal. We would walk among the reeds and speak of his kingdom, and he treated me with grace and respect. It is for the memory of a great Elendil that I maintain the lake and protect the relics of his line. At the behest of Amlath, the last king to sit enthroned in Animinus, I permitted the waters of Nemuwal to wash over the walls of the city, and the treasures of proud Elendil now sleep soundly in the watery half-light. The adamant you seek, the Silithar that passed from Gil-galad to Elendil and his line, cannot be reclaimed without my permission. It was the will of Amlath that the Silithar be kept safe, even from those of Elendil's line, for fear that its light would be wasted unduly, or the stone taken by the enemy. The islands of Tilruinen have been overrun by salamanders, corrupted beasts that singe the grasses and taint the waters of Nemuwal. Swim northeast and defeat the salamanders you find there, and perhaps when you return I will have proof of the worthiness of Aragorn, son of Arathorn. 10 is not that bad. It shouldn't take us too long. Okay then. That's where we go. Alrighty, well, there's our first target. Got a couple of them over here, so let's go ahead and get started with those. Thought I saw another one over here. Guess not. Oh, well, if you're going to come and get me from way over there, I will oblige you. All right, we need one more. There it is. All right, back to milady.
Mind my words, traveler.
You've defeated some of the salamanders that lurk on Tir Ruinen? Oh, there are many who would do such a thing when asked. Why should this prove yourself worthy?
Why do you trouble me?
Did you see the statues of noble Elendil that stand upon Tir Ruinen? One of them has been corrupted by the vile salamanders, tainted with dread ichor, and the other has been removed from its pedestal. The statue itself has been lost. If you can restore both of the statues, I may be able to more readily judge your worth and the worthiness of Aragorn, son of Arathorn. When both statues of mighty Elendil once more stand untroubled on the southwest and southeast shores of Tir Ruinen, I will speak with you again on this matter. You will need a cleansing draught of some kind to restore the statue the salamanders have ruined. Elves have come to the Eavespires, far to the north and east of Rushendale. There's a stream flows through the lake. They prepare such a draught for you. I do not know where you may find the missing statue, and perhaps the scavengers of Ostvarad have seized it. Well, I think we've already started, because when I went out to get pieces of statue when I was first in Ostvarad, I did manage to turn those in. So, I don't know, maybe Maybe I am going to be ahead on that. Just a little bit. We're going to have to go check it out. I'll be right back once we get closer to where we need to be. We do have some other quests that we need to pick up in this area, so I might go ahead and do that. Let's talk to the Dockmaster. Pouches of poison.
Mind my words, traveler.
Okay, it's about the Gordane. So we need to get pouches from them.
Stay a moment.
And we need to gather their wards as well. Okay, so we can do that. Talk to the bower.
Will you lend me your ear?
We need to pick up Gordane relics.
Will you lend me your ear?
And more Gordane. Okay, it used to be a rare sight to see Longbow weep. In the many years I have been here with him, it happened only once, maybe twice per year, usually when a sapling he knew got snapped in a storm. Over these past few months, it's happened more frequently. The pain Evandem is feeling is slowly killing him. While these tears are created from pain and evil, they are a great force for life and good. Take this vial. It contains a few tears which I gathered last week. Pour them into the pool at the top of the oven rills. The waters will be purified and restored. Okay. Let's talk to the healer. The corrupted statue.
Greetings, friend. Will you lend me your ear?
You have come from Gwyndith? She does not often pass the waterfall that covers the entrance of her home, but I have seen her beneath the trees now and then. I know of the great respect she bore for the kings of Anomenas, and that they bore for her. It is said that the last king of that city asked her to raise the waters of Ninual over the walls, but I do not know why he would ask such a thing. Oh, you seek a draught that may cleanse stone of the corruption of the salamanders? I can give such a draught to you. Here, take it to Tal Ruinen and use it to restore the statue of which you speak. I have no need of thanks. It's enough to have a refreshingly brief conversation with someone new. Longbow is slow of speech in the nature of his kind, and Urchel does not have the patience she once had for my mischief, though that is to her credit. All right, so we have the salve that we need, or the potion or whatnot, and we need to get back over to the island. Now, I think we can get there from him.
How can I be of service?
Yeah, here we go. Let's get back over to where we need to be for this statue. I'm trying to recall where I saw it at. Okay, it should be over. There it is. Now, we need to head on over to Osperod. Alright, let's see. let's get back to the boatman. Hello, Andal.
Greetings.
I need to go to Tenender, please. Alright, I think we're just gonna, ride the stable horse over. I think this horse runs faster than mine.
How can I be of service?
We'll go swift. We have another quest that we need to take care of while we're here. We need to talk to Basil.
I'm sorry to trouble you, but will you help me?
Bellany, I had not thought to see you again so soon, but I am glad indeed to have been mistaken. In point of fact, it seems that a fortuitous wind has brought you here to me this day, for I have good news. I have finished remaking the statue of Elendil. Oh, fantastic! You say that you know whence the statue came? How wonderful! You would do well to return it to its rightful place. I will give you the statue, and trust you will bring it to the pedestal on which it once stood. Tile Ruinen, you say? Very well. Go carefully, and let us set right what the robbers of Evendim have despoiled. Fantastic. Now, we also need to talk to Basil. So I want to see where he is here and see what he needs. Let's see. I think he's up this way. There he is. Basil, hello. I've come to assist you.
How can I be of service?
Kelsey finally got someone to come help us. He's a good boy, but has taken his time finding aid. You say Orchawe knows you are here as well? He has a desire to restore the pact that we once both honored. The Rangers let their end go long before we did. It will take some time for me to determine if I believe he's being truthful.
Stay a moment.
So, the Rangers suddenly want to honor their end of our old agreement. Funny how as soon as things start to go bad for them, they seek out help, yet deny it to others who have needed it for so long. Still, the fact that you are here shows a small step has been taken. Let us see how serious they really are. Before we get to anything dealing with what they want, we have to make sure we are well prepared for the winter. The storms will be coming soon, and our supplies of nearly everything have gotten very low. If you're serious about restoring this pact, we start with our needs. Go see several of the townsfolk, and they will direct you to what those are. Let's get out of here. Alright, where do we need to be going? Need to get back to Talruinen. Okay, so what we need to do is actually get to the stables here and go back to Tinadur and then back to the island.
How can I be of service?
Alright, and now we're looking for the statue, which is this way. Oh, it's right there. Yes, you would not have known that that's what that was. There we go. And now we have to go back to Gwynedd. So I'll be back.
Do not trouble me if your need is not urgent.
You have restored both statues of fair Elendil? Oh, I am pleased with your doings. Perhaps Aragorn, son of Arathorn, chose well when he sent you to me with this request. Calenglad spoke well of you, and he has always been true. I was always a friend to the kings of old, and I will not betray the trust they placed in me. There is one final test. If you're able to meet my last request, I will allow you access to the tomb of Elendil and the Silithar. Surely the Lord of the Duindain has prepared you for this test. If he has not, it must be that he has learned nothing since last I saw him, and I will not surrender the Silithar to you.
Do not trouble me if your need is not urgent.
Listen well, messenger. Elendil never returned from the wars to which he marched in the south, but the Silithar came by various keepers to Valandil, his heir, who placed it in the deepest chamber of the tomb. I wished often that the body of Elendil might be brought to rest in Animinus, but it was not to be. When the Duindain abandoned the city, Amlath spoke to me as the kings were wont to do. Gwynedd, he asked, long have you aided the line of kings descended unbroken from noble Elendil. Your counsel is true, and the respect we bear for you unquenchable. I fear that Arnor cannot stand divided. There are too few of us left to hold Animinus. We will move the people to Fornost in the east, and I hope that we can survive the dangerous days that lie before us. It is said that you have the gift of foresight. I beseech you, Gwynedd, to give me an answer. Will Arnor survive the days ahead? Alright, so I need to give Gwynedd what she desires most. What we have to do is bow to her. So I'm going to do that. She desires respect. Fantastic.
Do not trouble me if your need is not urgent.
Tell me your name. Welcome at last to Gwyndethron, Bellany. Your time among the Duindain has not been wasted, and I see that Aragorn has made his choice with care. I told you I would finish the tale of Amlath and the Silithar, and I will do so. Amlath asked me if Arnor would survive the coming darkness, and I told him what I saw. Your kingdom will fall, Amlath, king and son of kings, I said. I cannot see what misfortune awaits you at Fornost, but my heart tells me that if you bring the Silithar from Anaminas, it will come by unknown paths to rest beneath the deepest ocean. He received these sad tidings with grace, and after a moment appeared to strengthen his resolve. My kingdom may already be lost, Gwenda, but I would ask you one last favor. Raise the waters of the lake over the walls of the city, and allow the flood to preserve what treasures remain here. The Silithar will stay where it lies at the bottom of the tomb of Elendil, and none shall disturb its rest until one of my line has need of it beyond all hope. You shall be its caretaker, fair Gwenda, if you will accept this duty. All right, so now we have to go back and talk to Caligulad, and he is at Tenedur, so let's go do that. Caligulad, I wish to speak with you, sir.
What can I do for you?
Oh, you've returned. What is Gwenda's decision?
What do you need?
Huh. She has agreed to lower the floodwaters in the tomb of Elendil? I do not know what you will find in the freshly unflooded portion of the tomb. It might be best to bring allies with you. I fear the tomb robbers that prowl Evendim will take advantage of Gwenda's decision. Long have the waters prevented them from gaining access to the lowest levels of Elendil's tomb. Now that this barrier will be gone, the robbers will rush to seize what treasures they may. One such band is led by Adela Cryptbreaker, a notorious robber, and she will not remain idle with the promise of riches unclaimed. Gather some allies and speak to me when you're ready. Well, that is a dungeon quest. Level 40. So we are going to have to put that particular quest on hold. So everybody, I think that we're going to leave the episode here. We have quite a lot of tasks to work on, and perhaps in the future we can come back and finish this Tomb of Elendil. It is a group quest, and we will see what we can do about that. So thank you for joining me today. Please give me a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time. Take care all. Bye-bye now.